Now that we've got our team created and a lot of channels on the sidebar here, let's go into adding content to our channels. So this is an assignment that I had mislabeled. I'll real quick edit this so that it fits in with my other assignments. It's pretty easy to edit things, and it always tells you what you've done, and it usually gives a notification also. So the more you can create this layout design before you actually invite your team to the class, the better, because they will be inundated with all these notifications of, oh, I just so-and-so author created clay tips and tricks. Unless it's something that you really want them to see in the middle of the class, which is fine if you need to update. I would highly suggest getting this layout done before inviting all of your students to the class. That said, black and white design. Let's get the conversation started. Click on new conversation. I'm the instructor here. Anyone can type into these channels. It doesn't matter who you are. We're all powerful in this program, which is good and bad. You know, it depends on how trustworthy your students are. But I think it's really cool that everyone can create content on these channels. And you can see here, it says Eric Gellert, that's me, change the name. So if anyone does anything weird, it's not going to be hidden from view. You're going to know who did it. And if you need to, say something to those people, it's going to be pretty obvious who did something funny with this team that you've created, spent a lot of time creating. So here we can do a number of different things and click on this, and you can actually create a pretty well thought out, assignment. And I'm going to just say upload to your own personal channel 4 images of black and white design. And then I'm going to press return. Oh, nothing happens. This is where I want to go. This little paper airplane, I guess it is. Send that out to the world. Or did I? There it is. So sometimes it takes a little while for things to happen here. Teams is a little funny that way. So I've created this assignment, and if I want to notify the entire team that I've created this assignment, I would say at, and then I can do an individual, a notification for an individual within in the team organization, or I can say at, and if I press the T, test team comes up, click on that, and then your assignment is available. Right? So, and then of course I have to press enter, and then it'll notify everyone in the team that that has transpired, that I've created this new assignment for everyone. Paperclip is for adding images, smiley faces, whatever you want. The world is your oyster. So that's for an administrator, right? I'm going to create an assignment. Now, as a student, hey, I'm Paulie Jean Harvey. I better upload my assignment. So I'm going to press this button, New Conversation, get the conversation started, and I want to add to this. I want to put 4 pictures in of black and white design. Now, I'm going to take you over to my desktop real quick because it's a lot easier to drag these images in. They're just, if I shift click on the images that I want to import and drag those, whoops, it dragged a 5th one in. Sorry about that. Dragging these 4 images in. It's going to take a little time for them to actually upload, but they'll all be configured according to that assignment. I can do a file search here of my computer also, but it won't be as well organized. So I highly suggest clicking, if you're a student, exporting to the desktop and then moving those images by clicking, holding, and dragging as a group assignment into the conversation. So now that this is uploaded, you can see that, hey, there's no images there. So what I need to remember to do is, I can write the titles, whatever, but I have to press the return button for these images to actually do something, for it to actually recognize that there are images in this program that need to be seen. At that point, when these are all up, I can click on them and view them in much greater detail. Of course, these images need to be sufficient size for the web. I'm sure some other program will tell you how that will all work, but you can see now that anyone on your team can look at these and view them up close. And I can, write a reply to someone. If I write a reply about these, I could say awesome, which is what everyone's favorite word, right? Or I can say at, and I don't have actually Polly Jean Harvey, who's the student here. It's not a real student, it's someone I made up. But if she were the student, I could type her name and she would get a notification. Otherwise, she's not going to see that she got a reply in her email notifications. So always remember that. You have to type at and then the person's name if you really, really, really want them to see something. Otherwise, they may overlook it. So you can also take a look at Sean Hannity. When we were out to lunch, he posted a moving sculpture, but I can't see it, so I said, hey, dude, where's the video? Can't see it. If we go up here to Files, Posts and Files, click on that. Lo and behold, after a couple minutes here, and you may have to access SharePoint, which is another signing in process. Hey, look, there it is. There's the video. So you can upload videos. They take a little bit of time, obviously, more time than an image. But videos can be done here. It's a little clunky, though. A little clunky getting access to those videos because they're only posted in these file areas. And they're not really easy to toggle through. So if you're going to do a critique in the future, still images, you can imagine a whole page of these still images that can just be scrolled through and seen quite easily. The videos gets a little clunky. So I'm the instructor and I want to add a video tutorial on salt and pepper shakers. So I'm in the salt and pepper shakers channel that I've created. I'm going to click New Conversation. You can see some stuff up here. I'll show you what happened there. New Conversation. And I want to search YouTube for a tutorial. If I go down here to this little YouTube icon and click on it, I can then search and hopefully find what I'm looking for. Look, there's a whole bunch of videos. I'll click on this one because I made it. And got to remember, click right there, get that cursor blinking, press return. Now it's populated and everyone can watch this that's on the team. And this is basically for viewing on an individual basis by your students at any time at home. Any of these channels they can view at any time. If you want to watch a video together, I'm not quite sure how you do that. I can tell you right now, if you try doing a meeting and sharing a video together, everyone may be able to see it, but they won't be able to hear it right. So just keep that in mind when you're creating content and you're going over these kind of things with your class. These video embeds are for individual people to watch whenever they see fit. You don't have to go to this YouTube icon. I could also type like whatever channel on the internet and then click return. do a copy paste link to whatever tutorial or whatever content I want from the internet, press return, and it'll pop up in here just like this did. Let's say I really didn't like this video that I posted in here. I just posted it because I thought it would be cool. I should have watched it before, but I didn't. I could give it a big wow sign, or I could actually, as the administrator, delete this. And as a student, I think I might be able to delete it also, but it's going to say so-and-so student deleted this. So we'll be able to tell who that was. Hopefully they don't do it. Hopefully that was an accident if they did. But that's how you remove content.